Guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Tuesday. Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as season. I got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Tuesday morning, guys. So let's talk about this feeling, right? I've heard a lot of people describe it as something's off, something's coming. I've heard people describe it as emotional overload. I've heard some say it feels like depression, but it's not depression. Um, I've heard it described in a number of ways. I haven't really heard a lot of men speak on it. Well, no, let me take that back. I've seen a lot of men speak on it on social media under certain posts related to this, but not personally. I haven't heard any men say that they feel it's almost like we're in a movie, right? It's hard to even. I can't really explain it. It's just a feeling, and many of you guys feel it. So, as chosen people, again, we're very spiritually sensitive. I've also heard people say that it's what they feel, they believe is that Jesus is coming home like tomorrow. Like, I mean, of course, we don't know, right? But a lot of people feel that feeling could be related to that. Especially when you look at certain biblical scriptures or stories. But then you have other people in contrast, who says things like, well, we've been hearing that since we've been kids, right? But I think we can't deny that we're seeing things that we didn't see when we heard our grandparents say things like, the Lord is coming home, like soon, that type of thing. But here's the thing. None of us know, obviously, right? None of us know. But I want to speak from a spiritual standpoint because, again, as chosen ones, we are spiritually sensitive. So we're going to feel everything that's going on in that spiritual realm, right? This shift is obviously also about good versus evil. Many of the evil things and evil people are being uprooted, exposed, etc. But then also, in contrast, other people, chosen people, are being prepared to be elevated, right? And that's one thing that I definitely associate this feeling with, amongst many of the other things that I described in the beginning, but definitely a pressure of expansion. So God is preparing you before the others are replaced. So all this energy, like, and this is just the beginning. It's going to be a lot more things, a lot more people exposed, uprooted, and expelled. So in the meantime, many people are being prepared. These can look like the quote unquote underdogs or the black sheeps or the people who've continued to do things God's way and never like took bait, never took like bribes, or never took the shady way to try to get ahead. It almost feels like you've done the right thing, but you see the other people like prospering. Like, I believe these people are about to be shifted as others are moved out. So there's so much different energy that's taking place, and many of us are truly feeling it. But again, I do feel part of that is the expansion, right, of God expanding us so we can hold all of the heaviness that's coming with the next level. We're going to be shifted. We're going to be elevated. So you have to be prepared to handle that stuff. We be thinking we're ready for certain things. But if we're honest and if we look back, maybe for some of the things that we asked God for maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago, honey, we would have fumbled the minute we got there because we really truly thought we were ready. But now, because we've had these different seasons of pruning and teaching, etc., we're ready now, right? We ain't perfect. We ain't that cute, boo. But we're going to be rewarded for our obedience. So let's talk about some of the things that we currently are feeling. Of course, not everybody, or maybe not all, can relate to one person or such or whatever. If you feel any of these things, or something that I did not say, please feel free to put it in the comment section so we all can kind of just tap in and vibe off of each other. So you may start I think I got 14. You guys already know I always lose count in the middle. So please work with your girl. I think it's 14, honey. So, number one, you may be feeling a pull to start or return to therapy of whatever sort. There's different kinds of therapy. Of course, you have just therapy. That can look like even journaling, things that are just therapeutic, trying to get you to really heal. So a lot of people are in a healing season and they think that they're really in a season of silence or a season of stillness, which that can be true too with the healing season. But maybe you feel like God has forgotten about you, but truly this is a healing season. And you're struggling because a part of healing is peace, discovering peace. So you're struggling with that quiet time and that alone time and that isolation season because you're not used to peace. You're used to survivor mode. Have any of you guys tried? I've been really like looking into this, and I'm kind of on the fence about it. Have any of you guys tried EMDR therapy? If you have, please comment or even email me and let me know if you tried it and if you felt like it really truly have worked for you. I've heard a lot of people say that it has been life-saving for them, but I just wanted to know this EMDR therapy. Next. Number two, there's a grace to forgive and release. Forgive and release. Please don't get antsy and happy thinking that forgiveness equates to reconciliation. Right? Please. Right? Because, listen, some people that may be true. Just depends, right? Just depends on the situation. But I'm speaking more so less about forgiving and releasing. Releasing that anger, that animosity, that defensiveness, that offensiveness. Releasing it from your spirit. Expelling it from your spirit. That doesn't mean evil folks or folks who have betrayed you and showed you their true colors and their character belongs back into your life. This is the wrong time to allow the wrong people back into your life. It is about releasing hurt and pain to expel it from your spirit. So you can be sure you're not harboring anything. Your spirit is pure, refreshed, restored. Next. What number? I think I'm on 3. You may feel a pull to like increase or get up on your vitamin takes, or if you've never really been a vitamin person, like to really listen. That heaviness, and some people even describe the feeling we talked about earlier as like a low mood. I did say like it can feel like depression, but it's not depression, but it's kind of like a low mood. Please have your vitamin D levels checked, especially those of you who don't live in an area where there's a lot of sun. Vitamin D, truly, I take the shots. Vitamin D and magnesium and glutathione and hydration has been a game changer for me. I'll speak for me. The vitamin D, magnesium, especially those of you, I forgot to put that in the beginning. Actually, I'm just going to add that in. Let me add it in right now. Well, I'll say it now. Your sleep pattern have changed. Either you can't get to sleep, honey, you'll be scrolling on TikTok and you look at the clock, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. You can't get to sleep, or if you fall asleep, you're being woken up 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, right? And then typically sometimes when you wake up that time in the morning, you can get back to sleep. Now it's like if you wake up 3 o'clock, honey, you up until you come back home that day. Like you're not even going back to sleep. Like you're going to be up and before you know it, it's light outside. But so saying that magnesium is a game changer if you're dealing with sleep patterns. But also make sure you're tapped in because, of course, many times God will wake you up that time for a reason, right? So get tapped in, whatever that is for you, right? Read your word, turn all the whatever it is for you, honey. You need to be tapped in and listening, because he's giving out a lot of information. In hydration, I've been real and honest to say I struggle with my water intake. So I waste money. I'm not even gonna lie. I try my best with my water intake, but I just waste money. I just go get my IV hydration drips and have them to add my vitamin D and magnesium and all that stuff in my drips. Just gonna be honest. I was supposed to drink some water this morning. I have yet to touch it. Lord have mercy. Next, have no guilt about. Okay, so let's just say you have one of those days, truly, and a lot of people are going through this. Like, you have a day or two or more that you feel like doing absolutely nothing. I mean, it's just heavy. It's like, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing good. There's nothing bad. You just don't have, it's just not in you, right? You're struggling just to don't feel guilty. Listen to your body, right? Again, there's a lot of spiritual activity going on. Listen to your body. If you have one of those days, now of course some people can't. You got to get up, you got to go to work or deal with the kids, etc., etc. But the point is, if you feel like you're slacking that day, give yourself some grace. Don't feel guilty. There's a lot going on right now, and people are dealing with it in different ways. Next, this is not the time to allow people to pull from you in whatever way. As spiritually sensitive people, we have to be very, very careful about what's in our cup, right? Like, personally, like, I'm at a place right now, I can't deal with other people's stress. Now, what I can do, I can give you some words, and you got to just take that and take it to God and do whatever I can't take you coming back and forth and say, I can't right now. Like, I can't. You have to be real and honest about where you are. Don't allow people to make you think that because maybe, I don't know, you could be maybe a pastor of a church or something like that, and people will try to make you feel like you're not human. Like, listen, you got to listen to your body, to your mind, to your spirit. Sometimes there are times you just don't have it in you. You don't have it in you, right? So anybody just pulling at you, that's stressing you out, especially if somebody's like manipulating and lying and all that foolishness, you please cut folks off right now. It's going to be crucial. You have to take accountability for yourself and what you allow people to do or pull from you right now. Next, a lot of you are convicted to listen. Here's a crazy part though. But you're convicted to work out more, eat more clean, right? Be very mindful about indulging right now, especially when it comes to things like addictions. Let it be alcohol, champagne girl over here, just gonna keep it real, right? Alcohol, weed, cigarettes, sweets, food. Be very, 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 very careful about overindulging or indulging at all right now. Just follow your convictions, if you will. But the crazy part about it is the heaviness sometimes have you struggling just to get up to go work out, right? So you got to push past it on certain days when you know you really, 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 really need to go, because once you're finished, then you feel better. Next. Monitor very closely, and these are things we should be doing in general, but there seems to be more of a conviction at this point. Monitor what you allow in your spirit through things like TV, movies, radio. Our spirits are too open right now. You got to be careful what you allow into your spirit. This is why narcs are at an all-time high, trying to re-enter or trying to find different people to just, put that spirit in, right? Team Impact over here. So I'm the person, I don't even watch the news. Like I have people who literally will message me, like if it's something like very, very important or like some type of weather type of thing that I have people who will literally message me or call me. I cannot, I cannot, I cannot sit there and watch the news. I can watch 2 minutes of the news and I'm in a state of depression for 2 weeks. We have to monitor what we allow in our spirit. So I've gotten to the point now, like if I'm just scrolling down social media, this is why I don't even do, well, I have a limit. I won't call it any name. I've limit certain social media sites because some of them have become very, 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 very depressing. So I stay away from some social media sites, but I've gotten myself now to the point that even if I'm scrolling, the minute I see one or two words that indicate this is something that is dark, that it's triggering, I scroll right, I hurry up and scroll past it. I hurry up and I scroll past it. I don't watch TV like not like that, but if anybody knows me, I'm scary. Like I got a lot of mouth, but I'm scary, right? So I don't, all them scary movies and all that, those things like, child, I ain't got time. Just monitor what you allow in your spirits, honey, because them demons are ready to jump, right? We're supposed to be purifying our spirits right now, and those demons are jumping all over the place, honey. All over the place. Just be very careful what you allow in your spirit, including other people. Next. Be very, very aware and on point to follow your instructions, whatever your instructions are. Fasting, okay, what kind of fast? Exactly how long? Fast against what, right? Release this person. They may can come back next season, but right now you don't have enough for them. They're going to pull at you, right? So what are your instructions? We're all given different instructions. It's crucial to be obedient to your instruction. God is very strategic. He is very, very strategic. It could be something that the enemy is trying to trap you off, right? In some kind of way. And whatever your instruction are, God may not tell you, well, this is an instruction because of this. This is an instruction because the enemy is trying to harm you in this way. He may not say it, right? You just have to be obedient to whatever instructions he's giving you. If he's telling you to eat clean, it's a reason for it. If he's telling you to work out, it's a reason for it. If he's telling you to take your water intake up, it's a reason for it. If he's telling you leave this particular person alone, it's a reason for it. Follow your instructions. Our instructions. Next. I be talking, listen, please guys, understand. I be talking to myself too. I'm just a vessel, right? Next. Honey, I've had this conviction about 2 months ago and I'm still doing it. And I mean, honey, listen, make room. If you're feeling a need to purge, right? Oh my God. Guys, please bear with me. My house phone is ringing. It's all the way over there. I don't want to stop this recording. I don't know who it is. Mind your business. Not you guys. Mind your business. I didn't even realize like it says the name. But anyway, so it's a purging. Let it be people or the things in your home. It's like you want to just clean. You want to purge things that no longer serve you. And it may not have even been bothering you. It may have just been, I don't know, in some of your closets, right? This can look like, for example, I don't know, honey, you got divorced in 1986 and you still got that wedding dress, right? And it may, I don't even know why I'm laughing. Right? I'm having these visions pop up, right? You may still have your wedding dress in your closet, along with, certain decorations or whatever. So it's kind of almost like like a mantle or something in your house. Is that the right word for mantle? I don't even know what it is. I don't know. And it's like It's been there since 1986. They probably got some mold and spider web on that stuff, honey, mothballs. But you don't even like you don't even think about it because it doesn't bother you. It's just in the closet somewhere. You haven't thought about that thing, right? But listen, spirits exist. This man is remarried, right? You may be about to get remarried, or maybe that's why you're not remarried, because them spirits is blocking you, right? You're holding on to that thing. You got to release certain things. So if you're getting a conviction to make room, I've given away so much clothes, and I got so much more to give away. Clothes, shoes, all that stuff, right? And at some point, you really felt like, no, I'm gonna just hold this because maybe I'm gonna go to this event and then I'm gonna need like this particular type of dress and da 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 da. Where now it's almost like, honey, you're cleansing, honey. You've clean out your garage. You're donating things to like youth shelters. Honey, cleanse and make room. Don't ask no questions. Just do it. If you feel a conviction, just do it. Something is coming. God is trying to prepare you to receive. We be blocking things in the spiritual realm because we're all clogged up. Release, release, release. If that's what you're feeling in your spirit. Next, self-care. Some people have this on lock, but many chosen people, if we're going to be honest, struggle sometimes with self-care because we're so selfless. And so we're sitting here being sure that everybody else is good. Everybody else is good. And by the time we're finished, we're drained. We don't want to go get that massage. We don't want to go, right? So whatever self-care routine that you're given, again, that can look like working out. Things that just going to really therapy, purify your spirit, skincare, all that stuff. Just whatever convictions you have. Like my skincare game is on lock right now, right? But that's just part of my assignment, part of my instruction, I would say. But whatever self-care routine that you're given, just tap in. Next, the law of detachment, just releasing the outcome, what you thought it should have been, what it could have been, all that. If I had done this, maybe this would have worked out more. Maybe if I did this, she would have still been here. He would have still stayed. He would have never cheated. If I just cooked more, if I just this, or maybe I really wanted that job, come to find out they hired somebody else. Now my world is just over. Like just really, just, and this is, well, I'll be honest with myself. It's hard for me. You have to really, really go through some things to understand that we control absolutely nothing. And it's very freeing when you can release the outcome and truly, all caps, truly surrender. Meaning it is what it is. It is what it is. Whatever God says, it will be. I'm not trying to stress out about it anymore. I'm not trying to make it happen. I'm not trying to bang the doors down. I'm not going to go in depression because someone else got the job. I'm just going to trust and believe that it wasn't for me, and what's for me will find me. Trying to control the narrative and the outcome have us so stressed out. And truth of the matter is, we can control absolutely nothing. So the law of detachment, many of us are experiencing. Next, be very, very fluid with your downloads and your strategy. Meaning, if God has given you a download, like it was very specific, if you will, and if He's changed the direction of it, like you're not going to discover it this way. You're not going to take that route again, because I'm not even going to use that person again. But I'm going to use somebody else, right? Don't be so locked in on your idea or even the strategy He once gave you, because you got to be fluid. Like, it's true. What's for you is for you, but sometimes it can change how you arrive there. So don't be so locked in right? And it can be tricky because then you'll feel like, well, I mean, is this the enemy trying to get me out of alignment and go this way when I know that God says this way? Da, da, da. But well, if God changed the strategy on you, he will be sure. He needs to be sure that you get it. So he's going to keep, like, if you're confused about it, he'll keep bringing it to you. He won't let it leave your spirit. You'll keep feeling a pounding and a conviction and conviction and conviction. Like he'll open the door for it, right? And even if you're very, because this is something I'm currently doing right now too. If you're very, very confused about it and you feel like, well, I don't know. I still think when I heard God, I really heard him with this, but then I really don't know. Do both ways. Do both ways. Go both ways. That don't sound right. You get the point here, right? Just do it in both directions. Because it's better to, because see, if you go both ways, you won't miss one. But if you're stuck and you're set on your ways, like truly, and you're locked in and God is really trying to give you a different strategy, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. So just do it both ways. And he will literally cut off and end the route that was not the right one. And then before you know it, honey, you're skipping down the freeway somewhere because you're on the right path. But next, I think I got two more. Ask the people, and this is about accountability, ask the people around you for grace. If you're really going through it, because again, I've spoken to certain people. I have my days. It doesn't sit on me, but I have my days. I might have like 2 days a week, or I might have a week that everything's great, and then the next day is just like, I don't want to be bothered. Please, especially if you're going to stress me out, I will cut you off for 3 days until I feel better. But I will help you to understand. So ask the people to please give you grace. It is your responsibility to communicate what you're going through. Like, it's just one of them days. Like, I know I said we would do this, that, and the third. But I mean, I'm on emotional overload. My spirit is heavy. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, this pressure is da-da-da. Like, you have to articulate to people what you're going through. Like, truly. Because if you're not careful, people will think that it's them. Right? They will think when you're acting a little, they will think that it's them. I'm very, 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 very good at telling people, listen, well, it just depends on the situation, but it ain't you. Right? I can't answer my phone right now. Right? It ain't you, but I promise you, I will holler at you, tomorrow or et cetera, et cetera. But it's very important to articulate and let people know, the people who love you, that what you're going through, right? And prayerfully, if they're people who are supposed to be in your life, they wouldn't even feel some type of way about it. Like, I have a friend who got a very, very, very heavy load in school right now, and we may be texting, and then she might don't respond or reply for like 3 or 4 days. And then when she does respond, it's like, oh my goodness, like I was in these books and before I know it, I fell asleep. I'm so stressed out. Like, child, I get it. We all are going through something different, same pains. Like, truly. If you have people who's in their feelings every 2 minutes because you're going through your stuff and you just can't be available, child, cut those folks off. That's another level of pressure that you do not understand. Chosen people who have evolved do not need to be in contact 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. Listen, please leave me alone. Not today. I'll make it up to you, but not today. Please don't stress my nerves. Woo, child. Okay, next, last one. I think I kind of alluded to that earlier, but be mindful of the people around you, especially narcissists or people with demonic spirits, or just, honey, their spirit ain't right. Honey, their eyes red, they look like a whole, listen. If you struggle with red eyes, I promise you, I didn't call you demon. I didn't mean it like that. Honestly, I really did. Take your Visine, right? Please don't get offended. I didn't mean you are not a demon, honey. Be very, very mindful. And I gotta go. Just be mindful of the people that you have around you who may be carrying